What is up, guys? It's Swammer here, back again with some more Master League battles. Uh, Today, I'm going to be trying a new team, Dragonite, Heatran, and Melmetal. It took me a couple of days to really find another team that I liked. I've been tinkering, and I've settled on this as a pretty good option. So I've dropped down to about the 2900 MMR range, but still really high level battles, and we're just going to be showcasing this team in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So basically with this team, if you catch a favorable lead and they switch out, you switch into your Heatran. Otherwise, you switch into Melmetal. Here, Garchomp is a fairly favorable lead, and I switch out immediately into Heatran on the Lugia. Go for the Iron Head here, not expecting them to shield. Lugia is really bulky, so no need to. And I didn't think they had enough time to get to Hydro Pump, so I don't shield. However, it is a Hydro Pump, so that chunks the Heatran very hard. He is, however, going to be able to get to another Flamethrower, so that's good. We get the Flamethrower off, and this gets a shield from the Lugia, but the Lugia is able to farm us down. So at this point, I need to come in with Melmetal because the Dragon Tail damage from Lugia is going to add up pretty quickly on Dragonite. Go ahead and shield this because I'm pretty sure it's another Hydro Pump, and it is, so that was a good shield. And I'm just going to try and farm for energy on this Lugia. I know this isn't another Hydro Pump, wasn't enough time, so Sky Attack won't do a lot of damage. It is a Sky Attack, so farm up some energy, and I don't want him to get to another Sky Attack, so I drop the Rock Slide here. And that takes out the Lugia, and I'm expecting the Garchomp to come back in, and it does. So I drop a superpower as quickly as I can, and then I'm going to swap out into Dragonite. So I swap into Dragonite and get the Dragon Claw off, which should be getting the last shield from my opponent, and it does, but then they swap instantly into Metagross. So this isn't good for me. I've got to shield this because I know that Dragonite's got to take out the Garchomp. So shield that, drop a Dragon Claw here. Not going to do a lot of damage, but hopefully it'll just add up. So we're able to drop another Dragon Claw here. And the goal is just to get this Metagross now to use some energy to kill me. Because I should be able to come in and farm down. But he does use some energy, but he's low, so I can farm him down with Melmetal and hopefully be able to get to a superpower on this Garchomp. So I get to the superpower, and fortunately I'm able to get the Excellent here, but it leaves him with like 1 health. So he's got an Earthquake saved up, and that's going to finish me off. So that was a really close match. Great plays by my opponent. But yeah, so so here we catch a Giratina on the lead, which is good for us, and they swap. I'm going to blind swap instantly into Heatran, and they bring in their Melmetal. So that's not too bad for us. Those flamethrowers or fire spins are really going to add up, but we do have to watch out for superpower. And he does hit us with the superpower, unfortunately. So now I've got to shield this. It's another superpower, so he's really debuffed, and I'm just going to farm him down all the way. Need to drop another shield, but this will give my Heatran 100 energy saved up. Unfortunately, he brings in Kyogre, so all this energy is going to go to waste because it's not going to do a lot of damage. This is an option where running Stone Edge on Heatran can be a better option. So I just got to switch out right away because otherwise he's going to farm me down for too much energy. So drop the Dragon Claw on the Kyogre here. This is going to be getting it quite low or getting the shield. It gets the shield, and the Giratina comes in again. Have another Dragon Claw ready for that. So that gets the shield, and now this Shadow Ball is probably going to be taking me out. Yeah, so I'm in a tough spot now. I've got to bring in Melmetal to try and bring home this game for me. So drop a Rock Slide, expecting him to drop a Shadow Ball, and I instantly switched to Heatran to absorb the charge move, and I got really lucky there. That was a great switch, and now I'm just farming up as much energy as I can. This Surf is going to hurt a bit, but not too much, so I'm just going to drop another Rock Slide to take out the Kyogre, and then it's going to be a race for that last charge move, but I think that I can win. And I do get to the Rock Slide before they get to another charge move. So that's going to be taking out the Giratina, and I was able to hold on to the win there. Yeah, so basically with this team, you're going to lose leads to Togekiss and Dialga and so forth, but you're going to win them against Giratina and some other dragons. So here, Togekiss is a terrible lead, so got to swap out right away. Swap into Melmetal, and we get the mirror matchup. The reason that I swap into Melmetal on the bad matchups is because he's a safer switch than Heatran. So go for the Rock Slides because I can't use Superpower yet, since I know my Metal is going to be locked in for a while. He actually does use Superpower, so now I've got an advantage here. I am going to shield this because I want to make sure that I stay alive to use my energy, and then I'm going to go for Superpowers myself, because this is going to do more damage now that he's used a Superpower. So he shields, but I've got another Superpower there. So I'm going to drop that. It gets him low, and then I swap instantly into Heatran. Unfortunately, he does get off another Superpower. I was hoping to be able to just farm him down real quick, and then he's got a Rhyperior in the back, which is going to absolutely melt the Heatran, which is unfortunate. So at this point, it's looking pretty tough. I've got a shield here because the Rock Wrecker would basically one-shot Dragonite. So I'm able to shield, go for the Dragon Claw, and my only hope here is to be able to swap on the Rock Wrecker to keep Dragonite alive. So I do get another Dragon Claw in here, and then I try and swap, and he does use some energy, but it's still not going to be enough, I don't think. So Rock Wrecker takes out Melmetal, and then I can farm down, but I've still got that Togekiss left, so it's really tough. I got to go for the Hurricane here. It's the whole reason I run Hurricane on Dragonite is in case he gets stuck against Togekiss, but I just wasn't able to get to it in time. Yeah, so Togekiss leads are tough. You do have the Heatran and the Melmetal, but when they've got a Togekiss lead and a Rhyperior in the back, I don't think there's anything that you can do to win that fight. The Rhyperior in the back on its own is really tough to overcome, which is definitely a weakness of this team, but it's been fun to use anyways, so. Alright, so we're going to get into the next matchup here. Another Togekiss lead, so here I'm going to swap again instantly into Melmetal. He's swapping into Giratina, so just going to try and get off Rock Slides as much as I can. So not going to shield here. Going for Rock Slides, just trying to get as much damage onto that Giratina as I can. So the Rock Slides do about a quarter of the health of Giratina, not quite, but gets it's fairly close. Still not going to shield. Shadow Sneak doesn't do a ton of damage, so don't want to shield too early. Going for another Rock Slide, and then he goes for a Shadow Sneak. Now here I do shield because I know that if I get to another Rock Slide, it will force him to burn a shield of his own. So I do go for another Rock Slide. He does in fact shield, so that's fine. We just traded shields there. I'm going to let this hit me, and Dragonite should be able to come in and farm down the Giratina before it gets to another charge move, and it does. So I know the Togekiss is coming back in, so I swap instantly into Heatran. and we see a Dialga as their last Pokemon. So this is good for us because in a one shield situation and with a small energy advantage, Heatran should be able to take care of Dialga and Togekiss. So this could be a Draco Meteor, so I go ahead and shield. It's an Iron Head, but that's okay. I know I'm going to get to the Flamethrower before he gets to another one. So I just overfarm a little bit of energy, and this Flamethrower is going to be taking out the Dialga, and then I should be able to get to an Iron Head on the Togekiss before it's able to get to anything else. So get to the Iron Head, this is going to be doing super effective damage, and gets the Togekiss really low, and this is probably going to be Ancient Power. Hasn't been enough time for Flamethrower, so it doesn't actually quite take me out, and then they take each other out, but I had the Dragonite back, so that's a good solid win there. Alright, getting into the last match here. Oh, it looks like we had an error getting the match, so try again. So in this last match, we get another Giratina on the lead. This is good. I'm going to start farming him down. He swaps, instantly swap into Heatran. I do that swap blind because it's so common for them to bring in Dialga against Dragonite. So, and getting in quickly is important because Heatran needs to be able to get to Flamethrower before Dialga gets to its first charge move. So I was able to shield there because he shielded first. It was an Iron Head, so it was a bait, but that's fine because I know that I'm going to get to the second Flamethrower faster than Heatran does. Or faster than Dialga does, sorry. So in comes the Giratina. This is probably going to take us out unless it's Ominous Wind. It is Ominous Wind, so almost able to get to that Iron Head, but just unfortunately not quite. So Dragonite's going to be coming back in here. Getting off that Dragon Claw as quick as I can. I want to get some damage on that Giratina, so that does some good damage. This is going to be Shadow Ball, but I need to let it hit me. It won't kill me, and I should still be able to farm down the Giratina, but he swaps into Melmetal, so I got to swap instantly as well. And then in this situation, he's got an energy advantage, so this is just a game of chicken about who uses Superpower first. So he goes for Rock Slide, I go for Rock Slide. And then I'm going to keep farming him down, build up as much energy as I can. Don't shield again. This is a Superpower, which is okay, actually, because it means that he's debuffed now. So I go for another Rock Slide to get his last shield. And I do get his last shield. So I go for Superpower right away, and this should be taking him out, since he is once debuffed and I am not. So it does take him out. I got to swap back into Dragonite right away, who's able to just take out the Giratina with Dragon Breath. So that was a good set there, went 3 of 5. Yeah, so this is definitely a team that was fun to sort of try and pick up and use. I really have a soft spot for Heatran, I love him. So glad to be able to use him. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.